Small talk. You ever notice when you see people, especially in New York, this is where I feel it happens mostly at. I mean, I'm not just saying it's only New York, but this is where I see that it happens the most. Where you see someone and you just be like, "What's up? How you doing? What's going on?" Just little small talk like that, and you just carry on and keep walking. It's like we just fake it, if you get what I'm trying to say. Well, like, let's say you're at work. "Hey, how's it going?" "Good." Like, we always say good, meanwhile, who knows how people's lives are really going. But whether it's going good or not, we're just programmed to just say, "Good." "Hey, man, how you been?" "Good, you?" You know, "Take it easy, bud." "Yeah, yeah." Just like small little talk. It's like, it's just some fake shit. We got to keep it that way because we don't want to get too involved. And what I'm trying to say by that is we don't want to describe how we're truly doing. Maybe some of us are ashamed, or who knows where it's going to lead if we get too into that, thing, to that topic. So we just try to keep it as small talk as possible. "Hey, how are you?" Shit like that. Or like, "Hey," yeah, and then just that's it. Carry on. That person does what he was doing. You do what you're doing, and that's it. That's how it just basically goes. We just live in a world full of fake lies where nobody knows the truth about you, I guess you could say. Like, nobody knows what somebody's going through. Nobody knows what's going on behind closed doors. And to some degree, I can understand people don't want people to know. So that's why they just try to put on a fake smile. Yeah, you get the idea. People try to put on a fake smile, try to make it seem like they're all right. Meanwhile, deep down inside, they're not all right. They're not even close to all right. They're just literally losing it, having a meltdown, you name it. But they try their hardest to try to put on a smile on their face, because truth is, nobody really cares about one another. And the thing is also is where, let's say you do be truthful of someone of how you feel, they may look at you like, "Oh, you're depressed, or you're this, or you need a lot of help," or, who knows what's the scenario would be. So some people rather just keep it to themselves. And that's why people just be like, "Yeah, I'm good." Meanwhile, deep down, not even close to good. It's like how I look at this we're all just programmed to say the same thing. It's like we're all just a robot, basically. How we're just programmed to say the same thing. If somebody says, "How you doing?" just say good. If somebody says, whatever it is, just say, "Yeah, you're doing this." Yeah, it's like you got to lie. You can't tell people what's really going on, because then who knows where it's going to lead from there. If somebody says, "Are you working?" or whatever the hell, or if this, you got to say, "Yeah, yeah," whether you are or not, you got to just say, "Yeah, yeah." Because if not, then people look at you like you're a bum, you're this, you're that. Who knows? We got to live in a world where we got to fake our personalities, basically, is what I'm trying to put this as. And pretty much what this video request was about. And thank you, of course, for the video request. But that's how literally we live. It's just we live fakely. I don't know if fakely is a word. I don't think that's a word. But you know what? I'm inventing new words here. Now it's considered a word in my book. Fakely. But all kidding aside, it's like we can't be truthful with one another. We got to fucking lie. We got to like try to impress others. We got to try to be something we're not. And this is what I always like to bring up. It's like we got to sometimes try to be something we're truly not, just to please some other person. Because if we're our own selves, if we're who we truly are, we're afraid that may not please that person. But this is where I say, who cares if you please that person or not? I like to just be myself. That's how we should all be. I don't like to pretend something I'm not. It's just, I find it stupid. The way I am in these videos, like the way my personality is, this is the real me. This is who I truly am. I just say it for how it is. You could like me, you could hate me, you could whatever the hell, but it's just, at least I'm being honest. At least when someone's honest, that's one thing you got to respect. Plus, a lot of it has to do with just the way people are in general. You got to be scared of your own kind. And I've said this numerous times. especially people that ride the train, the subway. You got to literally always be on your game. You always got to literally be alert because you don't know if you're going to get some random person that comes in with a knife, a gun, stab, shoots, whatever. And it's just, I'm not just saying the train, this is just anywhere. So it's like, this is why people try to keep it small talk, try to just keep it as civil as possible. And to some degree, I can understand because you just don't know how people are out there. So you just try to keep it civil. Hey, what's up? How you doing? Blah, blah, blah. And just keep walking, carry on your day. Hopefully he carries on his day, leaves me alone from there. That's the attitude. And to some degree, I understand because you live in a world where you're surrounded by cuckoo people, man. Like you don't know who you're walking with. You could be walking la 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 la, and then some crazy guy pushes you, freaking puts acid on you. I mean, I heard story, and not even it's not story, it's true. Like where some lady was leaving college, some girl was leaving college, if I'm not mistaken, and some person just randomly threw acid on her. This is the sick world we live in, man. It's like we got to be afraid of one another. That's just to show you what humanity is, man. Humanity is just a big disgrace. It's a bunch of animals. It's a big freak show. We literally got to be afraid of our own kind. Like, just, if people don't find that disturbing, I don't know what is. We all have our beliefs and agreements and disagreements, and that should be respected. But that's the thing. But the thing is with that is, basically, if I don't agree with a certain thing, somebody will hate me for it. If I don't like something or if I don't agree with what you're saying, I'll be criticized for it. I'll be put down. Heck, I may even get my ass whooped for it. You know what I mean? Like, this is the world we live in with people where, we all like and don't like things. And that's how it is. But the thing is, if I if this person likes something, I better like it too, because if I don't like it, that person's gonna, who knows what, try to kill me, try to whatever the hell. This is the sick world we live in. So this is why I understand why we try to keep it super civil and just be like, hey, what's up? Hi, how you doing? Good, yeah. And then just keep walking. Because this is the world we truly live in, where we live around freaking crazy people, man, where, your opinion doesn't matter, I guess you could say, Just because, let's say I like the Mets, which I really don't care for neither. I don't care for the Yankees, Mets, or whatever. But, if somebody tells me I like the Mets, I'm not going to hate him for it or get mad at him for it. But there's someone that will literally get crazy over that, over a stupid sport. What are they doing for you, the sports? They're not giving you money. If the Mets win, what are you going to win out of it? If the Yankees win, what are you going to win out of it? Nothing. If the Super Bowl, whoever's playing, it doesn't matter. So who cares? You're going to hate someone because they like this team and instead of the team you like. I mean, this is what I say. Like, this is humanity, man. It's sick. It's just we live in such a sick, sick world, man. And the only thing is, it gets more and more sick as life keeps on going and progressing. It's just a big negative decline. Well, yeah. It's just, what I'm trying to say is it's getting worse. Instead of things getting better, it's declining to get worse. Well, actually, I should say it's increasing to get worse. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but you get what I'm trying to say. It's becoming more and more sick. It's becoming more and more sick. Like, you got to watch your back more than ever before today. You always got to watch your back. You even had to watch your back ever since life was life. But now, you got to look even more than you ever did. Because it's just a crazy world, especially with technology and shit, That, in a way, makes things more scarier to some degree. Actually, a couple of days ago, I seen someone parked. I was at the supermarket, and I seen a car parked. It had a Trump sticker. And the windshield was cracked. Now, I don't know if that just recently happened while it was parked there, or if it was like that already, or who knows if the cause of that crack was from the Trump sticker, or maybe if it was caused by something else. I don't know. I can't jump the gun, but it's funny how I seen a Trump sticker, and then right next to it's a nice slice, like, the little, it's like a hairline crack. So I'm saying to myself, This is what the world is. If you like Trump, someone's going to hate you for it. If you like, Harris, somebody's, it's just, and this is why people try to keep it, at least I try to keep it as civil as possible. And that's why people will be like, hey, what's up? Oh, you got to be fake to each other, because if you express how you truly feel, who knows how people are going to react to it. Some people may like you for it. Some people may not. Me, I try to be truthful, though. But when it comes to those type of things like politics and shit like that, no, I don't really like getting involved. And to be truthfully honest, I really don't care about neither or. I don't vote, so that should pretty much say it all. I don't vote, So, but then again, someone would probably get mad at me too because I don't vote. If I do vote, someone's going to get mad at me because I voted for someone they don't want. Now I don't vote, somebody's going to get mad at me because I don't vote. It's like I said in previous times, you're done either way. But I'm being truthful. I never voted a day in my life, and I don't really honestly plan on ever doing so. I really don't care. That's just me being honest. Hate me for it, like me for it. I guess the choice is up to yours, up to you. But I'm just, at least I'm not lying, at least I'm being truthfully honest. But this is a lot of reasons why. Turn back on you. This is a lot of reasons why where if some people go over the edge and off themselves, a lot of people say, I can't believe he or she did that. He or she was so full of life. He or she seemed so happy. Maybe that's what they want you to think, what they wanted you to think. They faked it, A lot of people are good at faking their emotions, where they may smile, they may seem like they're enjoying, but deep down they're rotting away. That's literally what it's coming to, to a lot of people. So that's why you're shocked on, I couldn't believe, why her? What the hell? She seems so happy. She laughs all the time. She seems so full of life, but that's just an act, just like actors. Some actors are so good at acting, you hate them or like them due to how they act. Like if let's say he's really good at acting as a villain, you start to hate him, but really he's just an actor. But he acts so good it makes you hate him. Like, what a douchebag! That's how good it is acting as a douchebag, or vice versa. He's such a nice guy. He's so whatever. You hate or like the actor because they act so well that it makes you hate or like their character. That's how good they're doing with their character of acting. Well, that's like the same scenario with faking a lot of things. Like faking you're happy, faking you're full of life when maybe you're not. And that's why a lot of people get so surprised and like, whoa, man, shit, because we don't open up to one another. That's the problem with the world. We don't open up to each other. And the thing is, because a lot of us don't understand each other. A lot of us just criticize one another. So it comes to the point where some people are just afraid to even open up. And to that degree, I understand and I can relate. There's so many things I want to say to people, but then they look at me like I'm crazy. I need help. I'm this. So I just keep my mouth shut. What am I going to do? I ain't going to reason with that person. The person's not going to understand. It's like he's too stupid, I guess, to say, he's just too ignorant, I guess, to understand where I'm coming from, See, I'm thankful to have a lot of awesome people here on the channel that understand where I'm coming from. And I understand a lot of times where you guys are coming from, We understand each other. And that's what makes it a nice community. And that's how I hope it continues to stay, At least I hope. But yeah. And this is why shit's the way it is, unfortunately, There's a lot of good-hearted people in this world. There's a lot of good-hearted people, including myself. I try to be, I try to be as good-hearted as best as possible. I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect, I got flaws. We all got flaws. And I'm not talking about floors where we walk on. I mean, yeah, we all got to have that as well. But, we all have, demons, I guess you could say. I don't know. But, nobody's perfect. We all make mistakes. We all make, we all make mistakes. We all make, errors and shit. It's just human nature. But I try to be a good person, Not because I feel it's the right thing to do, but because I truly want to do it, because I just feel like that's who I like to be. I want to be a good person. And plus, yeah, it is the right thing to do, but it's just naturally, that's just how I like to be. I don't like to be mean. I don't like to be rude. I try to keep things civil and good as best as possible. I'm not a racist person. I don't hate anybody. I don't care if you're gay. I don't care if you're whatever. It just doesn't. It's who you are is what really matters, and that's how I look at people, as for who they are, not for what they look like, not for what they like or don't like. I don't care who you worship. I don't care if you believe in the Lord or not. I don't care. It's just, if you're a good person, if you're a nice person, that's all I really look at people for. All that other stuff, I don't give a shit about, And that's the thing. A lot of people, it's the other way around. All that other stuff has to matter, when in my eyes, I don't see it to matter. What matters is who you are. And I always say that, and I always will continue saying that. If everyone respect each other, cared for one another, treat each other with respect instead of a pile of shit, maybe life would be somewhat of a better place. Now, with that being said, I'm not going to say it's going to be a total gift like they say it is, when it's far from it. But maybe things could just be a little better, possibly. But of course, that won't ever happen. So it's just a waste of time of even bringing it up, of course. But, you get what I'm trying to go with this. But anyway, guys, I am going to wrap it up for now. And we'll be making more soon. Sorry I haven't been uploading. Just been really busy lately with, work and stuff. But, yeah, we'll be uploading when I get the chance, definitely. Definitely not, quitting or anything like that if people are worrying. Not going anywhere. As long as the channel stays and I'm alive, I shall keep uploading, Maybe, I may not upload right away. Maybe I may go a few days, but I'm not quitting, at least not of right now, at least, But anyway, I'm going to let you guys go for now. Peace out. Have a good night. And please get your pets spayed and neutered, and yourself too, if possible. Peace out.
Attention. We are now at DEFCON 5. Security.